Hi, Melissa Simpson here with 7 ways to get prepared to sell your home. Have you been thinking, I want to sell my house, but where do I even start? If so, you're not alone. According to the Zillow Group Consumer Home Trends, most people live in their first home for an average of about 13 years before even putting it up for sale. And they spend an average of 7 months just thinking about listing their home prior to taking any action at all to move them in that direction. Perhaps you're thinking about selling because you're too big for your home and you need more space. Or maybe it's just the opposite. You're trying to downsize and have a little less maintenance. Sometimes it's a school system that you want to be in, or employment that has changed. Whatever the reason is, it's important to be prepared. It can be both emotional and stressful, especially for a first-time home seller. This is your first time selling a property. You probably have an emotional connection with that house, and it's likely that it was the biggest investment you'd ever made. As a home seller, you have the advantage of being through a home buying transaction prior to this, though. Now, when you buy a home, you bought your current property, you had to do a bunch of research on your financials and gathering documents and searching for a home that just made sense for you. As a seller, a large amount of your energy and time and stress will actually be taking care of things that are required for your home to look its best. It's just a little bit of a different type of getting ready and being prepared. Depending on your plans, you may also have a little bit of added stress of buying a home at the same time as selling this property. So here are my 7 things to consider when deciding to sell your home that will help you get started on the process and just feel a little more prepared. Number 1, identify your motivation for selling. Spend some time exploring your reasoning for doing this. Is it the right choice for you to sell your property at this time? This will help you make sense of going through the process and keep you on task from the beginning. Addressing your financing, calling your mortgage lender to see how much your payoff would be, and if you're prepared to do that. Also, with the equity you've built in the property, what is your next purchase price looking like? What is your new budget on your next home? It also gives you an idea of how much equity you've built in this property. So make a list of non-negotiables for your new property. Jot down your must-haves in the new home. What's your time frame look like? How much would you like to sell your home for? And make sure to stay realistic. Do a little research to come up with that number. What are the other houses in the market selling? Number 2, research the best time to sell your home in your area. Understanding the local real estate market is key. Obviously, you can ask a real estate agent to help you. Knowing a little bit about the market can help you identify the best time to sell. Nationally, however, the best time of year to sell your home to maximize your profits and to minimize the amount of time on the market is the month of May. Homes listed for sale in this window sold 6 days faster than the average and for about $1,600 more, according to some research from last year. This selling window can vary based on your local real estate market, how close you are to the ocean in our case here, and circumstances may change that. Just reach out and get a home value. It surely should help. Number 3, find an agent that will meet your needs that you are comfortable with. If you plan to hire an agent, ask for referrals. Interview each potential agent, oftentimes more than one. Don't hesitate to negotiate your contract. Trust your agent in the home selling and buying advice that they give you. Listen to what they have to say. Number 4, complete home improvements. Preparing to sell your home typically takes some work. Whether that's in your own sweat equity or you hire somebody to do a few things, home improvement will get you the most, certain home improvements will get you the most out of your investment. After all, you want buyers to fall in love with your home Spend some time getting your home move-in ready in a way that will appeal to the broadcast and range of potential buyers. This is something I can certainly help you accomplish, but don't start going crazy with renovations until you understand the market and what buyers typically are looking for in a new home. You can easily spend way more than your return in this category. Number 5, price your home competitively. Finding the right listing price for your home can be a challenge, but it's one of the most important factors in a successful home sale transaction. Homes that are accurately priced are more likely to sell in less time. Homes that are overpriced may sit on the market for too long and make people wonder why and what is wrong with it. Research comparables, also known as comps, are recorded recent home sales in your area in that price range. It's important that the comps you use are of similar size and condition as your home. The closer you are to your home, the better. This is something that I do an extensive review for when you hire me as your agent. But I do suggest you get a little sense of what's out there yourselves and do some of that research as well, so you can find properties that are comparable to yours. Another thing you might consider is hiring an appraiser. Now, having a professional appraisal done on your home can cost anywhere from $500 to $700-800, but it can be a small price to pay for so you can sell your home quickly and you can know the appropriate price. Lean on your agent. Real estate agents are experts in home values in your area as well as sometimes others. And they're a great resource for finding the listings that can provide the best guidance in your price strategy. They'll spark up the most interest and maybe even inspire a bidding war, which is almost what you want, and we can talk about that more. Number 6, stage your house to sell. Preparing your home to sell should also include arranging furniture, organizing and decorating in ways that appeals to the widest range of people. Getting rid of some of the clutter if you have some clutter. Some buyers can't see past that. Staging your home means many different things. It can take different forms, and there are different levels of staging. Some required, some not, depending on where you're located and what you have in your home now. Decluttering and cleaning and depersonalizing is the number one thing. Too much stuff in a room can make you feel crowded or small. And it also may seem like you have lack of storage, which everybody wants to know that there are storage. Take things like family photos down and some of those personal items. You really want your buyer to be able to envision themselves in the property. It's one of the biggest parts of staging. Doesn't mean you have to hire a professional stager. So, discussing your timeline, keeping your budget, staging are all necessary ways to, get your house on the market and sell in a timely manner for that price that you're looking for. Sometimes you need larger staging, but a lot of it is just making sure it looks presentable. Another way you can do that is just kind of paring down your pets and kids' belongings. While many buyers own pets and have kids, others don't, and they want to visualize their family in the space, not necessarily yours. Take the time to repair any pet damage, remove pet belongings, and clear away kid toys and items like baby gates, high chairs, piles of toys. Pack some of them away. You're getting ready to move. Number 7 is market your property effectively. Once your home is ready for buyers to step in and you're ready to take the next step in listing, make sure you are marketing your home to those potential buyers. Of course, that is your real estate agent's job, but advertising across multiple channels. Today's home buyers search for homes in many ways, with 79% of buyers who purchased in the last 12 months reported that their searches all began online. Make sure you're online. They are able to select multiple searches sources, 74% report searching through their real estate agent. So the real estate agent is key in making sure that you're utilizing your online presence. Invest in marketing photos. With the majority of buyers and their agents searching online, your home's presence is key. So make sure that the photos are nice quality and you're happy with your photos. If you're not, just mention it. We'll get it fixed. The listing of your home is your first impression, and the photos go all the way towards making your home stand out. Make sure the photos are realistic and high quality. You might even consider doing a video tour, which we are all doing video tours. They really help people see the flow of the property without having to come into the property at this time. And they may decide not to come, or it may actually attract more potential buyers that way. Make sure there's pictures of the outside, the deck, the backyard, the pool if you have one. Showcase those highlight spaces that you have in your property. Make sure that is the light of your photos that are put on there. Schedule showings. You've got that far. Now it's time to schedule showings. Make sure that the showing times are convenient and will work for you, and we will, work through that as well. Open up private tours, or maybe even do an open house. We are doing virtual open houses today as well. Make sure there's a way to let shoppers leave feedback. Keep records of who visits the property. All things to consider, and having a real estate agent will make all the difference in keeping track of all that data, so you know how your property is doing on the market, and maybe some things that you can improve on. Also, if you may have priced a little if you overpriced a little bit, that feedback will give you the reasons why people are feeling that way, or if they are feeling that way. And again, your agent will do some digging. We often make phone calls to other agents to get some feedback if we haven't heard anything from them. But we have all the tools in place to make sure you're getting the feedback you need. And, again, that data is all kept track of. Anyway, I hope this helps you feel a little more comfortable and maybe start the steps of preparing to sell your home. If you have any questions about those steps, or if you'd like me to come do a walkthrough of your property to help get you there, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My number is 207-636-6794. Make sure you like and subscribe to the videos for more tips and tricks on selling, buying, and just real estate in general. I'm really excited to help you out. Please feel free to give me a shout, and I will see you out there. This is Melissa Simpson, Remax Realty One. See you soon.